Hello everyone, welcome to Crypto Morning Tuesday, October 15th, 2024. Yesterday saw an unexpected move, a huge green candle on Bitcoin breaking the 100-day moving average. As long as we stay above this level, we're in a classic pattern to move higher. Everyone's waiting for the 88th, but I think we need to be patient. We should also avoid making rash decisions. I'm getting lots of questions about whether to swap tokens for others. People are asking about tokens from the previous cycle. There are two current examples showing previous cycle tokens can still explode. AAVE came out of nowhere and is surging at ATH, and Uniswap is also exploding recently. So give it time. Avoid making changes now when you've waited months, maybe years for it to explode. Don't sell at a mere 20% gain only for your token to then triple or quadruple in value. Really avoid making big moves. You've been patient until now, and that's commendable. Don't ruin everything now. Regrets are the worst. It's when you sell a token and it skyrockets after you've held it for 2.5 to 3 years. So we'll see. There's a really great momentum building. Perhaps the ICO of the year, though we should be cautious, is Trump's. It could be wild. A token of the future US president. Macroeconomically, things continue on an absolutely crazy trajectory. S&P 500 at 88th, Dow Jones at 88th, even the German DAX hit an 88th. On the Nasdaq, we're up 0.87% with Nvidia still showing very strong momentum. Now, is October the beginning for Bitcoin? That's an excellent question. I've noticed Bitcoin was in the red since early October. Yesterday in one session it went from 2% to such 2.5% for the month. We're finally in the green today. Let's hope it continues. Remember, when we were at the bottom, I targeted $74,000 by month end. We'll see. It would be absolutely insane. What do I even gain from making such predictions? I've only got things to lose, but it's fun and I own it. Anyway, it's a really impressive setup. As we can see here, we're approaching the top of the range. Not sure how they did it, maybe logarithmic. Let's check the charts. This is another big win for Tether. Tether's crazy successful. Too bad it's not publicly traded. The UAE is heavily into cryptocurrencies. It's one of the most crypto-friendly countries worldwide. You can exchange crypto at shops there, one of few places globally. Daily trades up to $500,000. That's insane. It's one of few places you can buy property with Bitcoin or stable coins. Tether's popular there due to high transaction volumes. Great for Tether. Shows crypto's popularity in the UAE. Next, this is a huge shock, I think. Shibarium. Bit by bit, Shiba Inu differs from Dogecoin. With Dogecoin, absolutely nothing's happening. Shiba Inu quietly developed Shibarium. I mentioned it months ago. It seems to be running. It's a layer 2 on Ethereum. And it's pretty wild. They even talked about a metaverse, not sure it'll launch. There's a whole ecosystem with quite a few tokens. Well, it's the same coin game in this thing, but hey, it's an ecosystem and maybe the only active meme coin. Worst part is with some tech, it might not be the one to succeed. Still, it's worth noting among meme coins. Then there's Tether. They're in all markets. In traditional markets, SEC oversees stocks and bonds, and the CFTC manages the commodity markets. Tether is now exploring commodity trading, which is huge, almost as big as the securities market. It's another development area for Tether, where we know they're buying lots of US bonds. They're also quietly following a micro strategy, buying Bitcoin for their treasury to grow it, and they're really expanding into all. Could be the success story of 2024. I think ICOs have been flops for 18 months. Look at the recent ones, especially with many token unlocks coming up. We discussed this yesterday. EGLE, Layer, STARKNET, Arbitrum and others. Be cautious. At least it's not likely a scam. I don't think Trump will run off with the money, and I'm not sure if you've done this, but you need to get whitelisted. Then you can join this crazy ICO. There are already 100,000 people registered. Go to their World Liberty financial site, connect, and in a few hours, I'm planning to invest about $200. We'll see what's possible. The other ICO I wanted to share, which could be huge. I think Trump's token might be wild, but this one could be the biggest project of the year. Everyone uses Polymarket. I love using it more for various topics to spot trends. They've raised a lot. 4 million 4 years ago, 25 million early this year, 45 million in May. That's 74 million total. This project's going to be huge. Vitalik Buterin's involved, and there's a lot of big names on board. In seed rounds and funding, everyone's in. Look at Polychain Capital. There are some really major players. Vitalik's involved, and it's a fascinating topic. I'll give you a quick update as soon as I get info, since it could drop any time, with all the details for those interested in these ICOs, including specifics, and I'll even test it out beforehand. As for the map, it's great to see. It's been a while since we've seen this kind of map. Great volume, and look what's happening. Almost 42 billion. In the bull market frenzy, we're nearing 50 billion. Honestly, today might be an absolutely crazy day. 20 billion on Ethereum, finally breaking past 2005, even 2006, 66,000. We're really starting to look good. Usually after big gains it turns, but this time it's different. How long since we've been below the 200-day moving average? We've failed once, twice, thrice, but now we've broken through daily. We just need to hold above 63,000 CAT for a few days to confirm. A massive jump, gaining $3,500 in one session. At 65,000, the range top is over $3,000 higher. One pump, maybe Thursday with the ECB, could push us to new heights. Looking at some interesting tokens, Ethereum's flat 50 exploded, AM 100 not far behind. Tao's been cycling for weeks. It explodes, consolidates, dips, then explodes again, digests, explodes, digests, but each time it reaches new higher highs. Great trend, but will it need a bigger correction to go much higher at some point? We're near all-time highs. I'll soon take my first profit since 2021 personally. Haven't taken profit since 2021. Bit eager, but staying calm till the big day. FTM's back with great momentum. Above all levels, awaiting golden cross 50 and 200 MAs. For Arbitrum, be cautious. There's a token unlock coming up. Once the token unlock happens, which I think is in less than 48 hours on Thursday, it'll be done. Here we have a nice accumulation pattern. I think after this it could regain momentum. At 0.50, it's down 80%, but I think it could 5x in the coming months. As for Claw, we shared it before it took off, and now it's getting rejected right at the 200-day moving average at 0.25. Lastly, Arkham is above the 200-day moving average like Bitcoin, and it's crossing from below. I hope it maintains this trend. Arkham's showing really strong momentum. I wanted to finish with Injective. It's been a while since I've looked at it, since I've accumulated quite a bit of marasm this summer. I think those who keep accumulating, it's exceptional. I bought Injective at $15, $16, $17, and I find they're underperforming. I think many tokens have risen, so as we move forward, there'll be fewer opportunities. Unfortunately for all the newcomers arriving in the coming weeks, you'll see it'll be less ideal to buy. Sadly, more newcomers will arrive. However, this kind of token for me is still a gift, so that's all from me. I wish you a good day, and I'll see you very soon.